guys? It's Mike and Alex here. Where are we today, Alex? Red Bridges.
Red Bridges.
For another Run to the Perch Run place. It's going to be a great spot, great for spawning and pre-spawn yellow perch fishing. So we're going to go see what we can do. Let's hit the trails.
All right, let's go.
Hey guys, so I'm going to explain to you why Alex and I chose this area to start fishing. So the reason why we chose this is because, as you can see, there's a bend. So the current is running down that way, and this little area right here is going to be a little bit of a dead zone for current. And what those fish like to do is just kind of hide out and just kind of stage in these areas because to get out of the current and wait for bait and stuff like that to flow down. So what I'm doing here is I'm throwing a little 1/16 ounce jig, Hot Skirts BMC jig head with a minnow tipped on it. And I'm just throwing it out, letting it sit, and just kind of slowly working it back, giving little twitches and everything like that. Just little twitches and drags, and waiting for a fish to. I got a snag. I got a fish. See what I got here. Got a little fall fish here. See, there aren't just anything. You can catch perch, pickerel, fall fish, all types of fish here. This one, cool little critter. Neat looking fish. Almost look like a mix between a carp and a shad. Good little fun tug on the rod. Let's get him back in the water and see if we can catch the targeted yellow perch. Hey guys, so Alex and I are fishing here at Red Bridges. So we're going to go over a couple rigs that you can use to fish this body of water. So as you can see, we have a nice pocket here. That's always a good spot to try to find perch. So there's a couple different things you can do. Alex back there is throwing a little jig with an artificial bust and bait stingers on it. I do believe he's using the Hot Skirts in 1/16 ounce. I'm going to give another good way to catch perch here is using a bottom rig. So I like to preferably use these bear paw flicker snelled hooks. This is size number 4. The reason I like these so much for this type of fishing is because they have this little flicker on it, and there is a little bit of current here. So when your bottom ring is going to be stationary on the bottom, this flicker is going to continue to flicker around and give some flash and vibration while the minnow or worm is on the hook and just calling for perch to come and eat it. So I have a little tip for you here for rigging bottom rigs. So most people just put it through the loop and then put the hook back through that loop and pull tight. But they will swing down and get tangled up. So what you'd want to do is take your loop from your leadered hook, put it through, wrap it around this arm 3 to 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then take that loop and take wherever either the swivel or the snap and put it through that loop, just like so, and pull it down to about the middle of that wire arm and then pull tight. So what that does is it shortens your leader, so when it's fishing you're not going to have that much tangle. Because if it was normally just through there, and it would be a lot longer and you would get hooked up with this and just be a lot more of a pain. So that is a good rig here. Typically ½ ounce. You can use up to a 1 ounce. Throw it out, put a little rod holder, and fish with the jig while you're waiting for this to get hit. So those are a couple rigs that we like to use here. So stay tuned, see if we catch something.
Hey guys, so one quick tip. When you're fishing areas like this, as you can see, there's all kinds of branches, trees and all of that. Shorter rods. This is a 6-foot ultralight Trout Series 2-piece St. Croix rod with a little 1000 size Shimano Naski. And the reason why we pair this up like that, the whole combo, is for areas like this where you're casting and you can't have anything super long because you're going to hit the branches behind you. And also you can just take it apart, put it in the backpack, and you can hike through the woods like this. But besides that, it's also great because you can just flick little baits out since it's nice and short, and it just makes it easier walking through the woods if you want to keep it together in one piece. So just remember that whatever area you're going to, if it's something like this, a little shorter rod between 5, 6 foot is going to work the best for you. One piece or two piece, whatever you prefer with that, and a small little reel there with like 6 pound, 4-6 pound test will work perfectly. And this is one of those little perfect combos here for red bridges. So just a quick tip. Nice little yellow perch there on the bottom right there.
All right, guys, so we just got finished fishing here at Red Bridges. So Red Bridges is basically the farthest up you can get on the Choptank River. This is where the perch go all the way up here to spawn. They do spawn in other places, of course, but as far as the Choptank, the whole little Choptank, they fish or they spawn up here. So now we're gonna head south to downtown Greensboro and see if we can't catch some fish there and show you some more tips and tricks on how to fish these areas.